Hello, YouTubers, friends, compatriots, bootlicker shills, dead slave serfs, peasants, vassals, minions, meat sacks. I'm a useful idiot. Welcome. And I'm going to do another report on Gaza and the astonishing slaughter that is going on there. I did a video recently about the actual death count in Gaza, contrary to the statist narrative that there's 35,000 Palestinians dead. According to Ralph Nader and his assessments, there's probably more like 200,000 dead. And to find out more about that, please watch my video on that. And of course, that's a very reasonable speculation and analysis because of the kind of ordnance that Israel's been dropping across the entire area of Gaza. You don't drop that kind of ordnance and have only 35,000 deaths. And of course, a lot of it has to do with methodology, counting the dead, and then you actually have to find them as well. But there's a news story that came out that Jeremy Stoner, who has worked with Save the Children, and Save the Children has been working in Gaza since 1953, and he came out and said that there's 20,000 missing children in Gaza. And once again, that's very reasonable assessment considering the ordnance dropped on such a small area, and there just is no way to keep track of the dead. And once again, these 20,000 missing children, a lot of them are just orphans that are wandering around, and orphans that are taken in by other families, and there's just no accounting for that. So the entire total of 20,000 missing children in Gaza, of course, will include the lost, the disappeared, the detained, the obliterated, the buried in rubble, and the ones in mass graves. And once again, what's going on in Gaza is so astonishing, and the fact that the statist narratives continue to maintain that this is some kind of war with war protocols for war and the like, and this amazing slaughter that's going on. And another complication, of course, of keeping track of all this is there's no next of kin to identify all the dead children that they're in Gaza. And like I mentioned, the fact that a lot of orphans are being taken in by families they don't even know or just wandering around the rubble just creates one of the most horrific and disturbing images possible out of a slaughter that's going on in Gaza that is horrifying on every level, and this just adds to it. And this is just Gaza too. Apparently there are 250 children missing in the West Bank as well. So this Israeli Zionist slaughter of children in Gaza also extends to the West Bank, and you know the official numbers that are coming out is there's 14,000 children killed, and that's bad enough, but the figure of 20,000 missing and most likely killed children in Gaza is the real number, and just like the other numbers that are being bantered about, it's probably much higher than that, and we will never know because, as we know, victors write history, and the Israeli government will never ever allow the true figures of what they have done in Gaza to come out. So another horrifying chapter of what's going on in Gaza. I'll be doing a full video on Israeli atrocities in Gaza, as well as a video on the just the entire narrative that somehow Israel is the victim and the Palestinians are the predators. So stay tuned, those few of you that are out there watching me now. A world gone mad. I'm a useful idiot. Don't you be one too.